Okay, we're having some breakfast before we head to the gym. We are going to train upper body. So that is the full upper body now. And I think we've been on this split for at least 2 weeks and I will say I am really enjoying it. So yeah, we're just having some egg whites in my oatmeal and make sure you drink your water, drink enough water. And yeah, I decided to put up the camera because I'm like, you know what? I kind of wanted to talk about this. I heard a statement saying, discipline is freedom. And I kind of liked that. I liked that because it did. I'm like, nah, I felt that when I read that. And I'm just like, because I feel like when you see those people that have goals and they're just like zoned in, you're just like, man, like, it's just like they just give off a different vibe. And then once you start doing that, like you're like, oh, I have these goals and I want to like, hone in and do them, you start to feel free. You do, because you're finally following through with these things that, like fire you up inside. And I will say not everyone follows through with their goals. It is actually more common for someone just to have them but not do them, and for a long time, and I guess I'm saying from experience, like when I'm just like living in limbo and, these goals never, they kind of don't, like they always kind of stay in the back of your head and you always think about them, but you kind of realize like, well, am I really even putting towards effort to these goals that I have? And you kind of just feel a little lost. Like you're just like going through the movements. And I've told you guys so many times, like I've felt like a zombie. I felt like I'm just, I feel like one day, oh, it's just going to hit me or something, not realizing that you putting little efforts, it's not even like that mountain. It's not even little. It's more of like just realizing these goals that you have. Sometimes we do put them in the back of our head because they're long-term goals. They're going to take a long time. And I feel like that scares us because it's also the unknown of like, will we reach this goal? Will it even happen? And so we just kind of like, we just like don't do it. We don't follow through. And it kind of kills us inside without us really like acknowledging that. But once we, say, you know what, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of us just like waiting for like, I don't know, this dramatic shift or moment to happen for me to follow through with these goals that I have and realize, okay, it's going to take like day by day. It's going to take, effort and actions that are going to be day by day actions. Like, for instance, like us wanting to lose weight or get stronger in the gym or look better, it's going to take more than just a week. It's going to take more than just a month. But you realizing, okay, what do I need to do to reach these goals is those little efforts, right? Like, what do I need to be eating? Am I eating enough? What do my workouts look like? Am I, pushing myself enough? Am I actually going in the gym and, putting effort into this? Am I just going through the motions or do I need to learn a movement that, I'm not really good at? Let me practice that. How am I supposed to do bench? Like, I don't know. And realizing like these little things, these little efforts are going to take time, but they're going towards your big goal. And I do feel like there is like, you feel free, because it's like, if in a way, when you have these goals and you make excuses, it's almost like you're tying yourself down and like chaining yourself, like with all the excuses, instead of realizing like, okay, instead of me piling up all these excuses, why don't I just little by little take them away and start doing actions, start doing the things that I want to do to get to your goal. And I feel like when you start seeing it that way, that it's these little things that are going to get you to the bigger picture of whatever that is, you're going to feel proud of yourself. You're going to feel good because you know every day it's going towards that bigger picture that you have. And I think that's why too, like when someone's gonna, go to college and they're just like, okay, I'm going for this. It's gonna take years, right, to finish. And but at the end of it, you know what it's going towards. And always having that clear vision. That's why they always say, like, well, what's your why? Why are you doing something? Always have that clear vision of why you're doing it, and the rest is gonna follow. And I do believe, like, when they say, oh, get uncomfortable, whatever. I feel like the way I view that when they say, oh, get uncomfortable to grow. So the way I view that is when you're very passionate about something, when you are excited about something, realizing that not everyone's going to see that way like you. Like we're all very different. We're all very, unique. And so for instance, like me really being passionate about fitness and stuff, me just really, like, I don't know, it just like makes me so excited. Like, and I can't explain that to everybody. Not everyone really like gets that. And, and I feel like that's hard. That makes me feel uncomfortable when I am surrounded by people that make me feel alienated, like that I'm the weird one, because I really get all excited when I talk about lifting or get excited about, just all that stuff. I get so excited and I do. I feel like I get more uncomfortable than not because there is a lot of people that don't understand it. And that's why I tell you guys, like when I do talk to certain people and they're just like, oh, wow, you're too much, or that's a lot. Like, you kind of close up and you're just like, okay, I'll just keep that to myself, like, and it's just like, okay, like, but it makes you feel a little alienated. It makes you feel uncomfortable, and I feel like that's what I take away from that. Like, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with feeling uncomfortable because I get to do something that I really love. And I don't want anything to like me feeling uncomfortable. I don't want that to take away from what I love to do, because if that was the case, if I felt uncomfortable, what am I going to do? Give up on being excited about lifting weights? Like, am I just going to be, oh, you know what? I don't like feeling uncomfortable because every time I say I'm going to go to the gym, someone gives me a weird look like, oh, you're going to go, like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, I feel like that's what I take away when people say be okay with being uncomfortable or being uncomfortable makes you grow. I just feel like being so strong with why you do what you do and being okay with not everyone's going to understand that. And that's what I'm thinking. That's how I perceive it, because it, because everyone sees things differently. Because someone may say like, oh, so you probably, feel super good that you're like following your dreams and going after your goals. But a lot of people in your life can make you feel very uncomfortable about it. They can make you feel, like it's a negative thing. And you just have to be really understanding that everyone, has their own journey and are going through it their own way. But to feel truly free, you have to know, what are your goals? What is it that you're really passionate about? What is it that you're excited about without influences of like other people making you feel a certain way about it? Because I feel like there is a difference with something that always comes back to you in the back of your head and it just gets you all fired up inside because that's truly what you're passionate about. It's not something that, oh, well, everyone's doing it, or, that's something that, is acceptable. So, I'll do it because I feel like it'll feel more, I don't know, like, whatever that is. But truly just going after what you really love and passionate and those goals, that's when you're going to start to feel free. And that's why when you see these people that have this certain thing that they're like really going after for, you like see, like they're usually like super happy, or at least that's like how I see it. Cause I'm just like, to me, I'm like, I'm so happy. Like I'm happier me doing something that I guess could be perceived as discipline or really hard, but I'm so happy because I'm finally doing what I need to do to get closer to my goals. And that makes me excited. That makes me happy. Instead of living in limbo and just having these goals in the back of my head and not doing anything to get closer to them. And, and just going through the motions of having no direction of what do I really want in life? Like, what do I want? What do I expect for myself? And what does that look like? So I just really want to share that because I do feel like someone feeling free is going to look different to a lot of people, because we're all like in a different headspace. We all have different things that excite us. So that's why I'm saying, like, it's okay to feel uncomfortable, as in, like, not everyone's going to understand. And also, it's good to really just actually follow through what you're passionate about. And I think that's why I feel like I tell you guys, like, I feel like I have the mindset of, like, I'm kind of like an all-in person, because it just mentally just is like, I already made my decision, and I'm just like going all in because I'm just excited about it. And I'm not going to just like, be like, hold myself back, So I'm just like, that's just kind of how I am about things I love. And also, like, the relationships in my life. Like, I don't, I'm just very, like, an open book, I guess. I don't know what you want to call it, but, like, I just, I don't hide my emotions. I'm very expressive. So to me, that's like how I like going about it. And yeah, with the things I'm passionate about, I just I just love that, hey, every day. And then I think that's why I'm saying, like, us dieting, we're eating the foods that we need to get close to our goals, And so to me, that makes me excited. And yeah, so I can keep going on and on about that. So yeah, I can keep going on and on about that, but I just wanted to talk about that. And yeah, have you guys probably reflect on, do you feel free, in aspects of your life? Because are you, following through with those things that are going to take some discipline, but they're the goals that, you are finally following through with and going after? Because the people that know, like, the ones I'm talking to, it is, the feeling of having these goals and you're so, like, determined, but you know that you're not doing it, though. You're not putting the effort or those little daily things that is going to get you closer, and it kind of kills you inside, like, you know what I'm talking about, because, like I said, I've been there, and it doesn't feel good, so just having that contrast of, like, when you do start following through with the things that you're passionate about, like, it's going to look a little different to the people around you, because it's something that, not a lot of people can do. A lot of people can't follow through with things and stay disciplined with what their goals are. And that's why a lot of people are going to make you feel a little uncomfortable. But that's when you're going to start to feel free. And if those people who truly care about you, they're going to start to see that in you and, be excited for you. So let's go ahead and eat this breakfast, and then I will see you guys at the gym. Oh, I don't know if you guys can hear me. There's some construction going on. But we're doing incline. I wanted to do it on the Smith machine, but those are taken up. But this machine feels kind of nice. So this will be the last set. And then we'll do some back. Oh, okay. Okay. Nice 8 reps. I don't think I could have done more. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you guys can probably hear that. Okay, let's go and do some back. All right, so I don't know if you guys got to hear me. Because of the construction, they're putting new machines in. So I don't even know if you can hear me right now. And if you can't, then maybe there's gonna be music and it'll just be that instead of talking. Because it's like, what can I do? But yeah, we're doing the rows, and I already told you guys, this is the new machine and I'm obsessed with it. So we'll go ahead and do this one. This is my last set. And then we'll do the high rows on this one because I also enjoy doing it on here too. Okay. Okay. Those just feel so nice. Ooh. And it's like the perfect amount of weight for, the solid 8 reps that I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't be able to do one more. So let's go ahead and do high rows. You guys will see in the next clip. Okay, these are feeling so nice. I just, it's funny because yeah, we used to use the cables with no support, and now just having support, it just feels so like I don't know, just so crazy. It just feels so nice. But let's go ahead and do these high rows and finish up, and then we'll do some shoulders. Ooh, okay, it'd be nice to do posing with the back pump because it just feels so good. But uh, we'll get to it at the end because then after shoulders, we'll do some arms. Okay, so you guys don't know how much I love this machine. I was literally dreaming about it last night, just explaining how much I love it. So yeah, we're gonna do these. They feel really nice. I'm doing my second set, and yeah, I will enjoy this set because I was literally dreaming about it. So let's go ahead and get started. Does felt good. Honestly, it's nice to dream about lifting. Those are my favorite dreams. So let's go on and see what's open and go from there. I haven't been able to mention that with us doing the split like this, I've actually been a little stronger. So even with these, I'm able to add another 5 more pounds, which is kind of cool. So I just want to document for like my sake and just share with you guys. So this is the last set, and then we have triceps, and I think we're gonna do some posing. Those are nice. The construction's going wild. All right, let's go and do our triceps and finish off. Yeah, and even with this one, I'm dramatically stronger in this one. So I'm not 100% sure how long we've been doing this split. I want to say 2 weeks, but I'll have to double check. But I guess I'm saying it's brought a positive impact on my training. You know, it's been a positive thing to say the least. So I'm happy with that. You know, and that's all you can take away from little things. Is like, okay, well, has it made my training worse or better, or at least maintain? So it's surprising that it's honestly been making my training even better. So it kind of makes me really happy. Okay, let's go ahead and do this last set. I did add the weight a little bit just because I was able to do way more reps than I usually am. So we added the weight a little bit. Maybe this will be the perfect amount of weight for this set. Okay. Oh, I feel good. Okay, solid 8 reps for this one. Yeah, so let's go and do some posing. Too bad we didn't do biceps last, because then we would have had a crazy bicep pump. But yeah, let's just go and see what we have. Okay, we'll start with some back poses and go from there, because those are at least the ones I know a little more confidently. Okay, I'm probably still twisting a little too much on that one, but it's kind of hard. I don't know yeah. So do some front. Do both sides. This one's my awkward side. Yeah, awkward for sure. Okay, let's see how. See what other ones is there. We'll try to do the front lat spread. I appreciate someone trying to give me some pointers. It's so hard. I feel like I'm a very visual person, but I might need some in-person help. Yeah, and a mirror. That would help too. What other ones do we got? I just like that I'm able to see my veins a little more. So that's kind of cool. And the cuts on my triceps are coming out a little more decently. Because like I told you guys, I carry mostly on my arms and I don't have as much muscle there either. So it's nice when I start to like see something, you know? So I feel like that was it. Mm, yeah, I think that's about it. And I'll go ahead and do my cardio and catch you guys after that. So that was a really nice workout today, and yeah, just one of those fun feelings. I think I feel like everyone's had it where they're dreaming the night before because they know they're gonna go and work out and they're already imagining them doing the movements and all that stuff. I mean, come on, I don't think I'm the only one that's had that. And it's so funny how we just wake up and we're like, oh man, like can't wait. Like it's just so fun, you know. And that's the thing, because maybe not everyone's gonna understand it, but the ones that do, like those are the moments when I hear someone say something and I'm like, oh my gosh, they have that too. Like they feel that too. Like it's so funny. It's like sometimes the littlest things too. But yeah, I know there's, you know, I'm not the only one. I think even since, you know, I tell you, my siblings are just as passionate about lifting. And I think we laugh about it because like they also dream about lifting, and it's just a silly thing. But yeah, I was really happy with how we felt today and excited to come back to the gym again. And we will train lower body next. And yeah, so I will see you guys for that one. And yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. I will see you soon.